Hello friends, how's it going? I'm AleXarcs and today I am bringing you some more Destiny. Now, the House of Wolves DLC dropped yesterday, and in this there isn't actually a raid, however there is a new game mode called Prison of Elders. Now this is basically a wave survival game mode where there's 5 rounds, 4 rounds of which will be wave survival kind of tasks with bombs and extra kind of things chucked in there, but the 5th round is usually a boss. Now in this one, the level 34 run of the Prison of Elders, you have to fight the Flame Prince Urrox in the final round. Now you saw him at the start there, he's quite big, he's quite angry, but he's got some kind of little nuances that make this fight really quite difficult, especially since there is a solar modifier on. Now, I've heard of a lot of people finding this difficult. Even getting to this point is actually arguably quite time consuming, really. It's all about fighting and finding a right strategy for each kind of wave survival, but this fight against Urrox is pretty intense, and it's because of this right here that you just saw, his rage. Now, basically, on a timer, Urrox will actually get raged, and what happens is for 10 seconds you will take burn damage if you stand on the floor. Basically, it's like when you used to pretend that the floor was lava and you're not allowed to stand on the floor. However, you're not allowed to stand on anything in this case, so basically you have to be up in the air for 10 seconds. Every time you touch that floor you're going to take burn damage, basically solar damage. But because you've got the solar modifier on as well, that's going to do triple the amount of damage to you. So it's pretty hard to overcome that. Now, there have been a few people coming up with strategies where you use Titan bubbles with Blessing of Light, or Warlocks with self-res, but you really actually don't need any kind of almost gimmicky kind of strategy like that. All you need to do is really just position yourself really well in the map and just learn to jump. And this fight actually goes on for more than 10 minutes, so you also need to be patient. This isn't going to be something you can cheese and get through very easily. Bungie have been quite smart with the way they've done it, and you know, I kind of applaud them for that. Basically, all you need to do is master jumping. Now, obviously, staying in the air for 10 seconds is not possible with any character. However, you can obviously time your jumps so that you're jumping up into the air as soon as that 10-second timer starts. You can see here he's just about to summon his rage, so up I go. Now I'm playing as a Warlock, and you can see there I can actually hover in the air, and I can use the Angel of Light perk to actually hold in position when I ADS while I'm in the air, so that's really beneficial. The Titans and both the Hunters have got the double jumps and the triple jumps respectively, so it's fairly easy for them to stay up in the air. It's just all about timing your jumps. You will land on the ground, but you need to get back up into the air as quickly as possible. Now you can see we're kind of on a little ledge. As you enter the arena and you go to the left and right to the back, you'll find this ledge that we're standing on. Now this works kind of on 2 levels. Primarily, we are very far away from our boss and where all the ads actually spawn in, so this gives us quite good cover from enemies, and this is one of the major issues with this. If you're unable to actually avoid taking fire damage, you see there I have to drop to the ground because the glide ability runs out, you will drop to the ground, you'll take significant damage, but then if there's loads of ads shooting at you, you're going to take even more damage and you're going to die a lot quicker. Now it is worth noting that this is the level 34 Prison of Elders run, so being level 33 or less, you're going to take significantly more damage anyway. So you can see here we're running as 33s, and basically you have to have your wits about you. Try and jump and stay off the ground as much as possible, and yeah, go to this position and just use it to kind of cover yourself from ads. Now basically the way we run this strategy is me and LocoCRX, we're staying on this kind of right hand side of the ledge even. Don't know my directions and sides, but we're on the right hand side of this ledge, and basically we look after any kind of enemies that spawn, ads, kind of thralls, anything kind of small that's going to charge us down. Mr. One Tangle there, who's doing some awesome jumping, he is actually piling the damage onto the ogres and onto Urrox himself. Now, as it is a burn modifier, Solar Burn, you are actually going to have quite a bit of luck with Galahorn and Black Hammer. Now, it is worth noting you are underleveled, so it kind of balances out as normal damage at the end of the day, but if you stick at it with Galahorn and Black Hammer, you can whittle him down. So, the way I suggest doing it is always concentrate on the adds first, have 2 people on kind of permanent lookout for thralls and stuff, because they really do the damage, especially when they start spawning in, when Urrox is doing his rage. You can't really do a lot when you're jumping around, so you just need to always make sure that you're clear of any enemies, thralls, acolytes, knights, and take care of wizards and knights as quickly as possible. Really save your Galahorn for that, and use Black Hammer to really punch holes into Urrox. And that's really how this strategy goes. I mean, like I said, there's other people that have been using Titan Bubbles and Warlock self-res, but in this run we didn't need to use any of that kind of stuff. You know, Titan Bubbles with Blessing of Light, yeah, you get constant armor as soon as you come in and out of the shield, so that does obviously help. But here we've got 2 hunters and a warlock, and really you can always do anything in Destiny as long as you have the right strategy, and most people aren't going to have Titans, or not everyone's going to be running a warlock with self-res, so you know, you really need to, as soon as you learn how to jump and time it perfectly, sometimes we don't even get it perfect, but as soon as you learn how to do it consistently, then that's all you need to do. I mean, even every now and again you'll see one of us go down and you do mistime your jumps, but you've just got to learn that there is a height restriction to this ledge especially, so that does kind of hamper your jump a bit, but once you kind of learn your limitations and what you can do with regards to the jumping, that's really what's going to save you, because for the majority of this fight it's actually really easy. It's just when he rages and there's loads of adds. If you're taking fire damage and you're landing on the floor and taking solar burn and all that annoying stuff, then you're going to die really, really quick. So really, as far as the strategy goes, I cannot recommend this anymore. Just go to this location, watch the start of the video again to see how to get here, but it's on the top left of the arena as soon as you come in. Have 1 person concentrate fire on ogres and on Urrox, and have another 2 keep an eye on adds. You need to be really preemptive with the grenades and stuff, and keep your Galahorn for the big things. You can see here, if you don't take out the ogres quick enough, they can kind of pin you in, but once again, Galahorn is there. Use it as a safety measure. Don't use it as your all-out and out weapon to do damage to Urrox. Use it to protect yourself from any enemies. You can see that preemptive grenade around the corner just to stop anything from coming in, and I can get 1 tangle rezzed. Like I said, you can use Titan Bubbles, you can use self-res, but for the purpose of this, I didn't bother using my self-res. I just wanted to show that it is possible to complete this without using any of those kind of gimmicky things. Now, yeah, it's going to take you a while, and the final piece of the jigsaw really is patience. You know, you're going to have to, it will take a long time to kill him. It may take you a few attempts to get the jumping right and the strategy down, but I mean, this was after half an hour of us starting this. I mean, we tried all kinds of weird things. You know, we thought that maybe if we didn't use solar weapons, it wouldn't rage him to use his burning lava floor ability. We thought it might have been, you know, damage based, so we try and kill off all the adds first. But no, I think it is on a timer. That's seemingly what it seems to be, and the only thing you can do to stop him from killing you with his rage is to just jump and get up off the floor, and that's all you really need to know and all you really need to do here. I mean, like I said, the warlock, you've got the angel of light, I believe, that allows you to kind of hover in midair. That's really helpful. The hunter triple jump, basically, you know, use your second and your triple jump as you're like approaching the ground again, so you're staying up in the air for as long as possible off the ground. And you know, once you've got that down and you've got the patience to sit and grind this out, just putting damage on Urrox for 10 minutes. I mean, you could probably do it a lot quicker than us. This was just our first run doing it, but once you can do that, this fight really isn't an issue. Now we kind of had to do this, and this is the problem with the Prison of Elders, is there's no checkpoints. So you know, people will have spent quite a while probably getting to this point in the Prison of Elders, and then they'll probably got stuck, and then we'll have had to have called it a night and then have to leave and have to do everything again to get to this point. You know, I wanted to put this video out so that you guys have the strategy up front. Anyway, this video is kind of winding down now. Urrox is about to go down, and I'm about to get some lovely Grimoire score for doing it. Anyway, I'd just like to say, you know, I hope this strategy does help you guys out. I know myself, it was an interesting new kind of boss and a new way to fight in this Prison of Elders. So I don't know, you know, how easily everyone will adapt to it, but I thought I might as well, you know, obviously give out any bit of advice I have and any bit of help I can. So I really do hope this helps you guys. Feel free to share it, and you know, please leave a like and a comment if this does help you, or if you have any other strategies to, you know, help defeat Urrox or anything else in the Prison of Elders as well. And also please remember to subscribe to my channel for more of my content. So yeah, I'd just like to say thanks for watching once again. I have been AleXarcs, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!